Okay, so welcome to the first episode of confusing conversations containing X inner voices. So before I actually start the episode, I just feel like I should explain that title. I needed something to go with XXIII because that's 314 in Roman numerals. So, confusing conversations. I'm having conversations with myself. Containing X inner voices. The X is there because in algebra that's variable. That's a very common variable, and it can mean anything. So each episode is going to be called X equals an adjective, and that's going to describe the inner voices. So that's pretty much what that is. So in this first episode, I'm going to be talking about everything to do with 4 hues. I know I say 4, but there are actually 8. And that chain you see on your screen there, I call that the chain of success. And I'll just be explaining what everything means. So first we have white, that represents effort and productivity. It's represented by a band-aid because even if things are hard, you have to keep going. And that's, out loud, that sounds really cringy, but that's the idea in my head. Okay, you fight through the pain, that's it, or you do something about it. Band-aid, there you go, you put it on your little injury, and you're good, you move on. That's why it's there. Am I making sense to, you know what? This podcast is called Confusing Conversations. I think I'll be fine. Next is, hold up, white, yellow. Yellow is imagination. That isn't just imagination. And it's represented by a star because we wish on stars, and whatever wish you make, your wish has a ton of possibilities, just like imagination. You can imagine anything you want. You can wish anything you want. So, yeah. Purple, we've got, oh, you know what purple is, right? I made a short about it. Purple's dreams, ethereality, whatever the word is, wonder, and no, that one's green, isn't it? Yeah, that one's green. Okay. Dreams, wonder, ethereality, and hang on, there's one more. Wait. Was it hope? Dreams, ethereality, wonder, magic. It was magic. And that is a cloud, because, come on, like, I feel like that's, yeah, I don't need to explain that one, because, dang it, my house system just turned on. You know what, it's fine, you can't hear that, can you? Okay, purple is a cloud because, yeah, dreams. Oh, wait. Hold on, let me think. I know I have it. Can I say it out loud, though? It's in my head. Can I get it out of my mouth? Let's see. Because of, okay, that one lyric in the first verse, head in the clouds, that's pretty much just daydreaming, right? Like, at least that's what I think it means. But it's just a cloud, okay? A little magic cloud full of glitter. Not full of glitter, with, it's accessorized with glitter, like decorated, like whipped cream and it's like a Starbucks drink where it's covered in whipped cream and then you sprinkle a little chocolate powder on it. That. But the chocolate powder would be like sparkles and glitter, and the whipped cream would be the cloud. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Anyway, next is blue, which is creativity, originality, thoughts, and ideas. That one is a pencil, because when you're drawing or writing, it could be anything. Like imagination is about possibility, but the pencil is more about creativity, because you need, I feel like you need a creative mind for something new that you're writing or drawing. But that's pretty much it for creativity. Next is orange. That's passion, motivation, determination, and strength. And that is represented by fire. Because, well, I feel like passion is already associated with fire. But, yeah. You just get that type of vibe from fire, you know? Like, oh, like that one saying, like fire in your soul. Okay, hold on. Okay. Well, I should watch that movie again. Okay, sorry. Where was I? Fire. Like, do I even need to explain why passion is fire? I don't think I do. But, you know what, who cares? Let's just move on to green. Green is happiness, support, kindness, and hope. That's represented by the sun, because sunshine. If you said someone's full of sunshine, then they're bright, they're happy, they're, you know, yeah. And plus green is off, like, okay, should I use oftentimes? Elizabeth Taylor reference? Okay, most of the time, green is a color that's associated with nature. So, that makes it sound even more perfect. Next is, where am I? Oh, sorry. What that color just talk about? Sun, green. Okay, so next is light blue. That is knowledge or intelligence, or like knowledge, intelligence, wisdom, and that's the symbol for that one is water, because I feel like water just holds so much. Plus, like, okay, when you have a paintbrush or something and you dip it in water, if there's a piece of, how do I explain that? Okay, if you dip a paintbrush in water and it's a tiny piece of paper, you stick the wet paintbrush onto the paper comes with the water. Or if your hair is wet and it like touches the wall or something, it kind of sticks. Do you know what do you get what I'm saying? I'm gonna pretend you do. Last one is gray, and that is comfort and acceptance, which is represented by a heart. And just okay, that I have no idea how to explain that one. Just know it exists in my brain. So, you need effort and productivity to actually get where you want to go. You need imagination, because like that, you can't have a dream without imagination, but then you also need that dream itself. Am I making sense to you? You know what? I'll get used to this. We'll get the hang of it. Okay, next, because you need that dream to actually know where you want to go. But imagination, that's where you're like, you need that little spark, I guess, you know? Oh, I could have said sparks for passion. Okay, dreams, creativity, come on, who doesn't love originality? That's another thing you need. I feel like it's another thing for success. Next, passion, you have to love what you're doing if you want to keep on going. Next, green, almost the same thing with passion. I pair blue and purple together and then orange and green together, because you need to be happy with your job, right? Yeah. You also need that support and hope, because knowledge. Okay, you can't get where you want to go if you're like uneducated with stuff, right? Or you just need to know things. You can't walk in there and be like, hey, and just like, what's happening? You're the boss. You need to know, right? Like, and then you can't go to work scared or like anxious, I guess. So you need that comfort and the acceptance. When something goes wrong, you just need to accept that. And like, I guess, okay, this is gonna sound really cringy again. I'm so sorry. I'm killing myself too. Oh shoot, I should say that. I'm sorry. I'm cringing at it too. But yeah. Where was I going? Hang on. What did I want to say? Wait, how did I figure it out? You'd have to move with it. There we go. I got it. And then it's a chain, because for success, you they're all linked together. If you have one, you need all of them. It's like, I don't know, Pokemon. Also, I compared the chain of success and all of the stuff, information, I guess. Would you call it lore? Not really, because it's not really part of the story. It's just a concept. But Taylor matches up with everything, and I'm like, wait. So am I? What is my little plan or thing? Is it? Am I right? But yeah. And if you go back to the lyrics of Four Hues, you will see. Like, you will get everything. You'll understand it. If you understood this. If I made you more confused, that would be so funny. But, oh, by the way, I would like to point out, nobody has said this yet, so I'm like, okay, I'm just telling you. In the first verse, we've got purple, and then blue, and then chorus. Second verse, orange and green, chorus again. And it's in that specific, so like, it's in that specific order. It's purple, blue, orange, and green. Those are my four mains. So, yeah. Oh, also, if you didn't notice, the chain of success has 8, do I call them factors? 8 loops. 3 plus 1 plus 4 equals 8. Yes. Why did I say yes? Confusing conversations. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. So that's pretty much shit. And hold on. I said clouds, I said stars, water. Is that all I said? Yeah, I think so. In the song. I said clouds in the first verse, and water, stars and water. What? Stars and water? Water. Come on, I love water. Why can't I say that? Okay. Oh, and this is exactly what it's like to have a conversation with me. I'm so sorry. It's a lot easier to text. Nope, no, we are not talking about that. Sorry, I just saw a Teletubby. I'm not gonna talk about that in my monologue. Okay. You know what? I feel like I should stop talking. I should take a talking break because my voice is like, from all this talking. But, am I done? Wait, what was I just talking about? You know what? Let's just say I'm done. Bye. Thank you.